you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this.
What you do. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not...
Go back out.
And there's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
That left hook missed. No rest for the weary. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He scores with the counter. They threw the hook. It didn't land. That counter shot lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good combo work. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great work. I love it. I love it.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Back and forth they go. You'd like to see more jabs. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. That left counter punch will score. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Marciano, you have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Going to punch himself out, though. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Breathe. Get back out there and switch on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Don't be looking at the one.
What you doing?
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Starting to take some deep... Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Sweetest thing, yeah. I left all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more?
It is nighttime, and we are live outside at the Empire Fight. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion. The greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Misses with the straight left. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. He misses with that straight left. Perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two fighters are made for one another. Both men step back for just a moment. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's re-smart.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one.
Yeah? Good.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
There's a counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? That was the moment.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good defense on that right hook. The straight right just misses. That uppercut just missed. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
But, Bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. Counter shot lands. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Insane action. Swing and a miss with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Only catching air with that hook. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the uppercut but misses. And he scores with the counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They exchange punches. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Whoa, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. How about that time counter shot? That one lands. That jab was blocked. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. Yes, sir. We fight on here. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights.
He's going to be confident.
This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you...
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. They like boom by 3-0, knock 'em out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jet and uppercut and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, baby. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, baby. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby.